We love hip hop.
All right, let's get it popping. Long time, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Throw on those headphones for a quick second. Let's get some music playing here. Let's see here. What selection do I want to run with? Let's start with this one right here.
See, I got vocals, right? You see, I got vocals, right? Yeah. Friday, they don't fuck with me. I got vocals Friday. I got vocals, I promise you.
That's for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's for real.
Jeez. So we back at it, man. It's your boy Friday, Ricky Dread, here with another interview for your head top. Before I get into this, big salute to the sponsors. Diamond Club, they got deliveries all over the GTA, as well as all across Canada. Make sure to hit them up. They're on the 7 Days of Weed website, or you can find them on Leafy Things, or you can find them on Instagram, Diamond Club _Canada. Let them know if the boy Friday, Ricky Dread sent you. They might give you a discount. Sane. But listen, every few years I gotta tap in. I feel like, even though we've had our conversations behind the scenes about doing these interviews, I'm glad that you're here now. You know what I'm saying? Off the heels of a crazy competition, the Song Clash, big salute to JD Era. You know what I'm saying? I was there in attendance hosting, and I was seeing somebody emerge from the crowd of all of the different competitors, killing every song after song. They were like,
round after round, winner!
Ganya!
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So with no further ado, we have Chace in the building.
We in here. That's
What's going on, brother?
I'm here living, man.
Yo, fam.
Competitions and shit. Living my life, you know what I'm saying?
And make sure, let's get everybody introduced here on our panel here today. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with you, young lady in the middle. I already know you, but introduce yourself to the people.
I go by the name of Shae G.
Shae G in the building. Hold on, give me a sound effect on that right there.
Gotta do something for it. Come on. Let it rock.
And young man on the end here, first time meeting you.
I go by the name Walker.
Walker?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
it's one of the craziest. Listen, we gonna get into it.
So is this part of the whole High Horseman crew?
Yes, these are the artists. Now we're coming out. Before it was just me kind of pushing myself. Now I got backup.
Okay.
Shae always had my back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we met off of the, if you know, we met off of the joint. And she always rocked with me. Chemistry was crazy.
Yeah.
Music is dope. But now I got my nigga Walker too. He was in the back perfecting his sound, and right now, it's a crazy situation.
It's a crazy situation.
Crazy situation, I promise you.
So then we could look forward to I don't want to say posse cut album, that's like old school terminology, but like a crew collabo album.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. We're going to have like a High Horseman tape for sure.
Okay.
That's a must.
And even with you, I want to go back just some into your history, as well as like talk about the things that are going on currently, right?
Right.
Like that competition that just happened, the Song Clash competition, right?
What are you talking about? That where I left all those bodies?
Yeah. The body bag competition.
Got you.
Now that was like a competition with song per song. It wasn't like rap battle, right?
Right.
It was a song battle. What was your preparation for that? Like getting the songs prepared and stuff?
Yo, honestly, it was hard to even prepare for it because I didn't know what to really do. Because you don't know who's gonna bring what, right?
Yeah.
Because how it works is you gotta have your 4 songs and submit those songs early.
Yeah.
So by the time you already get to the venue, they have your 4 songs. So it's not like you could be like, let me hear this guy's track and then I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Let me pick this song. You already have those 4 to pick.
Yeah.
So there was no really preparation for it. It was just like, let me just pull out the Uzi, the bazookas. Let me pull out the RPGs. Let me just pull out all the bangers. So if you're coming against me, you got to come with something because I'm not going down easy.
Okay, so there was no like audibles like during the show, like, okay, you know what? Instead of this song, you'll run this one.
Nah, because you see, like I was saying, because you got to put your songs in, right? So it's like, you didn't really get to gauge someone else's shit and then pick your shit. That's not fair then, right? Because now it's like, nigga, then I would have never did this song if I knew you were gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't really get to call no audibles. In my case, I got to, because how the competition ended up running was me and 33, shout out to 33.
Salute.
We ended up tying out for one of the rounds. And the judges was like, nah, we need one more. Y'all got something? And now we got to go dig in the email to send something. So now we're like, what is he going to do? But I already knew what the fuck was vibing. I already knew it was a body. I had a nice little on talk waiting anyway. That, I guess that would be my preparation. Like I picked like a good 5 to 6 songs, even though we was required to have 4. I picked like a good 5 to 6. Just in case a situation like that happened, and then look what happened.
And you're a versatile artist, man. So I feel like you can be prepared for any situation. You know what I'm saying? And even like before I get into like going back into your history, right? Let's go around the table here. Let's start with you, Shae. All right? Growing up and stuff like that. What ends are you from?
I'm from the south side of Jane.
The Southside Jane.
Southside.
Okay, and you on the end here, Walker?
Same,
eh? Okay, and I know you.
I'm Egg West.
You're Egg West.
Yeah, we already know that. I say it every fucking time, Egg West.
Right.
Yes.
So our interview with you is like so long ago. Right. So I want to reiterate your young life in the Egg West area. What was it like for you?
It was lit. Egg West was the shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like. It was little Jamaica. Like that's where you was coming. That's where you seen a nice little shorty, the local butty right, and everything was outside. The niggas with the whips. It was Eglinton was a fucking dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then obviously, if you know, they fucked it up with the construction, and that bitch never stopped. That bitch running right now till this day. That's crazy.
It actually brings me to the question that I have now, and I'm going to be spreading this question around the room as well, right?
Right.
The difference between Egg West back then for you growing up to the way it is now. What do you see the differences are?
I guess like we ain't as like more like I don't know how to say it.
We're
it's
not
like
outside like we used to be.
Yeah, because it's like
you know
the construction and everything f***ed up. They moved a lot of niggas out of the area. Like everything's so it's like outside's not outside. Like how, you know what I'm saying? Outside it used to be a situation. Now it's outside. It's like it's business and it's gentrified over there now, pretty much, right?
Yeah. You don't see that much people on the road.
Nah, not like that. Niggas is out there making money, but that's always what that area been like. It was always hustlers. It was never no gangster thing. It was always niggas made bread.
Yeah.
Pulled up, balled out. You would see fly bitches, fly whips. Like that's what, you know what I'm saying? Eglinton that I know, that I grew up in, that's the Eglinton I know.
And the bomb food spots.
It's little Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? You're catching your plates for sure.
Yeah. And with you, Shae, like,
for me, growing up on Jane Street, I grew up on different parts. So I started out at Jane and Woolner, then moved to Jane and Lawrence. But I was like, for me, I wasn't really outside like that. I worked and I did my thing. In my personal opinion, I would say it's more dangerous to be outside now than it was back then. Like, you know, I step outside when I could. But growing up on Jane Street, for me, I wasn't really out there like that. I was just, you know, doing my thing and in the background. And I watch things go down, but like I said, it's just more dangerous now than it was before.
More dangerous now.
Yeah.
And you agree with that, Walker?
100%. Like, you know, for me, I was definitely
close to the mic right there.
I was definitely like one of those kids. Like I was outside playing basketball, you know, chasing hoop dreams. Like, you know, like my two loves were just like sports and music, right? So really and truly, it's like you kind of just in that environment, you just around a lot of the shit, right? So you kind of it's just normal to you. Like back then. Now, what I see is like I don't see a lot of people outside, just like you were saying, like, you know, it's really gentrified.
Areas
like, you know
are
what I'm saying?
changing,
Like
bro.
you walk around the block, you see a dispensary when it's like when you're in high school, you couldn't even smoke a spliff over there. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like you can walk over there and get a whole ounce and walk by a cop and it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. It's just really something. It's one of those things where you got to be like, damn, what a time to be alive type. You know what I'm saying? So.
And even when, like, to get into the music, because we have 3 musicians here sitting on our panel, right? Like, with you, Chace, you a versatile artist, like I mentioned, right? You do both the singing and the rapping.
Right.
Which came first?
Rapping, for sure.
Okay.
I started singing because I would make songs and then do the reference for an artist to sing for me. And then when I would play it, people were like, nigga, you don't fucking need nobody to do this. He already did it.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right. So I started doing that a little bit more, and then I got better and better, and then just kind of fell into it. You know what I'm saying?
And before I move the question around the room for the rapping, right? When you first started putting out music, was it good or was it like,
yeah, shit was hot? What you mean?
No, because we improved, right?
I improved. Listen, my shit was hot back then. Right now it's scorching. And I'm telling you, it's about to be on some inferno after I'm done doing what I'm doing this time around. I promise you. But I could play you some old shit and you'd be like, that's old?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, holy f***, you were nice from then. Yeah, I've been nice. I'm not gonna come out here and embarrass myself. I promise you. I'm not with that weirdo shit.
Yeah, no. That's good, man. And what about you, Shae? Like, when you first started making music, what was that like?
When I first started making music, I didn't like it. I would listen back and be like, you know what? I sound better when I'm not recording. I guess I didn't find my comfort in recording. Now, just like Chace said, my shit is scorching hot. Like my new stuff, like to listen back to my old stuff and hear the growth, it's amazing. Like I sit back and it's like, whoa, it's me. Like, you know, that's me. Yeah. But yeah, when I first started, I was afraid to record. I was afraid to really say the things I want to say. Now I'm in my comfort zone, so I go with it.
What about, and before I pass the question along, right? Coming in being a woman, was there like an apprehension also? Because it's like a man's sport most of the time, you know what I'm saying? It
is a man's sport, but to be honest, you gotta wait to hear my shit. Like I can roll with the best of them. My bars are hard, like I'm bar heavy, and it is a male dominated industry and I get that, but when I show up, I show out, and I feel like I have what it takes to be accepted and for people to be like, okay, you know what? It doesn't matter, she's in.
Listen, I wouldn't even f with her if she was trash. I promise you that. I'd just be like, nah, who cares?
No, I've been following you for a while, you know what I'm saying? So I know what you know what it takes, you know what I'm saying?
Just gotta do what it takes.
Yeah. And what about you, Walker? What was it like your first experience? Let's switch the question a bit. Like your first studio experience, what was that like? Was it like a quick one take Jake? Or was it like, holy man, is this for me? Like, holy
Nah, honestly, I think for me what it was just like, I always knew I had the talent. It was just more about mastering the craft for me, right? Because it's like you get into the studio and you start recording, like you hear a beat on YouTube and you play it and you start freestyling in front of your boys and everybody's like, yo, this dude is hard, like he's nice. But then you get into the studio and then you actually have to really structure the track and really build it, right? So when you sit there and then it's like, oh, okay, so now I gotta I have to approach it really strategically. I can't just be living off my talent, you know what I mean? So for that was kind of the fun part for me, because once I figured out how to do it, I was like, well, I'm gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
no, man, that's dope. And even like making music, I know even off camera we were talking about, or like before you got here, like we were talking about all these different things and being in this rap game and consistency and all these different things. What's one of the biggest obstacles with you, Chace, when it comes to making music? Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app, as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club. Cheer!
Consistency. That would be my biggest fucking challenge, because it's not like I ain't nice. It's just I'm a little too much of a perfectionist at the time. And then a lot of the times I let life intervene and then I end up procrastinating on some shit. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably life. I guess would be the answer. It's just sometimes it just throws you for a turn and it's like, I don't feel like making music right now. I don't want to make a song about this. I'm cheesed about it. Why would I want to make a song and I'm already cheesed about it? It's going to cheese me more. So let me just, right now, let me focus on what I need to focus on. And then when you turn back around, you're like, I love making music though, dog. Like, and then I'll make shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm tripping. Why the f did I leave this alone for so long? Like, when did I drop my last shit? A year ago? I didn't even realize a year passed. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is catching you like that nowadays. So it's like, that would be like my biggest obstacle when it comes to making music, is just putting my head down and just with it, full 100 with it, and just not let nothing like block that energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And what about you, Shae? What's your biggest obstacle to making music?
Honestly, I second that, but I'm gonna say with me, before it was really my hunger. Like I wasn't sure if I wanted it as bad as I do now. I wasn't sure if it was something that I wanted to really pursue. So I would say that would be my biggest obstacle. But what Chace said as well, like I second that 100%.
The consistency, yeah,
100%. I feel like I keep picking back off of some most of the stuff, but like, but it's real. The hunger, like, it's one thing like when you do something for your homeboys and your homeboys think you're nice, and it's like me. I grew up around. I seen a lot of dope singers, like a lot of dope people, like musicians, playing guitars, playing instruments, right? So it's like when people tell you like, yo, you're dope, you're nice, they're kind of sitting there comparing yourself to like the people that you've seen before you. But my cousin kind of said something to you that kind of like really made me snap out of that. He said, okay, yeah, they nice, they can sing, right? But ask them to write a song. Yeah. Ask them to go to the studio and like really structure it. Because some dudes can really only just play and really just do this, okay, this 1, 2. But like if you could really go into the studio, really produce a song, really hear something that not a lot of people can hear, right? It puts you in a different atmosphere, it puts you in a different kind of category.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point, because that's why that competition was fucking dope like that, because it was about songs. It was about the song. It wasn't about if you could bar this down, and then it was about, yo, do I like this song over that song?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it looks like we're kind of losing that, but I want to bring that shit to a situation where like songs are important.
Yeah.
Like let's stop making stupid music. Don't get me wrong, I do love the stupid music. But let me get some good songs that like I can listen back to it from a year now and be like, I like this song. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of it being the fucking 2-week burnout and then I'm on to some next shit because you don't give a fuck about the song.
Yeah. No, it's real talk, man. And like our city, there's so much, it's so crazy.
Yo, we got mad talent in this bitch.
Yes.
Mad talent.
But one of the problems I've been seeing, right? And like we can even broaden this conversation, right? You want to bring that over a little bit? One of the things, like, I do a lot of reporting on like different things that go on in the scene, right?
Right.
And I remember when Doobie got locked up, right? They had the grid of all these different rappers that got locked up.
Yeah, seen that.
In the last, let's say, 3 years and stuff. Why do you think so many Toronto rappers go to jail, fam?
Because of what I just said. Niggas is making music and living life. That's just as simple as that. Niggas ain't out here on no bullshit. Like, if you don't see a nigga drop for a minute, and you're like, drop fam, the nigga's living life, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know if the man's ducking his head. You don't know what's happening. The man's going through life. And then when he gets locked, now you gotta say the nigga's stupid and the nigga... Like, it's crazy. It is what it is. Niggas is gonna live life and niggas is gonna make music. If you talented and you can make some fucking music and you out here doing what you're doing, allegedly, then what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Do the math.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that simple. It's not a mystery why niggas are getting locked up and shit. Like,
yeah.
And we already know Toronto, like, they have a hard on for niggas right now. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like niggas are getting targeted in certain kind of ways. Let's be honest. But I don't want to say too much into that because I'm not trying to be one of them niggas targeted.
And for the rest of the room, what do y'all think?
I feel like Toronto has a culture of tattletale music, telling on themselves. And unfortunately, it's the music that sells. It sells the most because, like he said, niggas are out here living life, making music, and people want to hear about life. They're living life too. It makes sense. But then maybe they don't want to talk so much and tell so much. And whether we have a target on our backs or not, I think that we make it easy for shit to go down.
That's a good point.
We have too much, like we're too easy to please.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as a city, it's like,
sorry,
I just like, we're too easy to please as a city. Like, you know, like, dudes are too easily impressed with the bullshit. Like, just like they were saying, it's like,
it's very Gaza,
like,
from
what
Gaza's
more
popping,
can you bring than just like the ruckus? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I feel like, just like you said, there's a lot of talented artists in the city, right? It's like, why aren't those artists getting the voice? Why can't we hear some of their music? Some shit that really just brings light to the city. Because I'm not saying like the drill shit ain't cool. Like, you know, I'm not saying it doesn't have its moments. I'm gonna be real, I don't listen to a lot of the Toronto rap. The only ones I really listen to are the ones that pop, like Doovie, you know, That's the only one that really pops to my head off the top, right?
Yeah.
Just like those ones really just, everybody else is kind of like, everybody tries to follow the same trend and tries to be better than the next guy with the same game plan. And it's like, you're doing the same shit that he did. And you're not separating yourself. And it's like, people can hate the top fives and the mullahs, but it's like, them niggas separated themselves.
Yeah.
And put themselves in a position where it's like, yeah, you can hate me, but I'm still up and you still know my name.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, they separated themselves from just the Toronto basic rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is.
Just real talk. No, that's real talk right there, man. And I seen you in my comments the other day, Chace.
Yeah. I'm always in comments.
I was ranting about Rolling Loud. I said Toronto dropped the ball, man.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
So tell me, what didn't you like about it, and why do you think that there's no Rolling Loud coming to Toronto this year?
Like I said in my comment, I said Toronto didn't drop the ball on Rolling, or Rolling Loud didn't drop the ball on Toronto. Toronto dropped the ball on Rolling Loud. They dropped the ball when they f***ed up and took Moolah out the shit. That was a stupid f***ing decision. Let's be real about it. That was dumb as shit. Like, you know what I mean? That right there already showed that you wasn't even really committed to f*** with us.
Yeah.
That right there already showed it. So now you saying you ain't coming back? Cool. We ain't gonna miss you. It was the first time anyway. I'm not dissing. I'm just making sense of a situation. But then at the same time, I heard they canceled Miami's too. So are we gonna say, did Miami drop the ball? Maybe they're going through some shit under and where they're canceling shows. We don't know. But we're gonna be Toronto, of course, and then make it seem like it's our fault, like we did something.
Yeah.
I don't like that. We didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did we do besides be ourselves?
Yeah.
We didn't drop the ball. Y'all dropped the ball, not f***ing with us, if that's the case. If you guys are going through shit, you guys are canceling shows, well, my bad. Can I f*** with y'all next year? But you know what I'm saying? Otherwise than that, like, don't blame us. We already have so much shit going on that makes us not f*** with each other. Don't make it seem like we didn't do the right thing, and that's why they like punished us by not coming back. That's not the case. If they have a statement saying that, then all right, Toronto versus everybody.
Yeah.
But if it's not that, then what are we blaming ourselves for? We don't even know.
Man, you make some good points, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, listen,
And I said, they didn't drop, I didn't drop the ball on shit because I wasn't one of the performers. If we're going to do that, let's talk about the performers. And if you want to do that. But there's many ways to talk about this conversation. If you want to say they dropped the ball, are you saying that the artists that performed dropped the ball? Because it would be on their backs. Who are you saying dropped the ball? I don't understand how it was phrased.
To me, it was a combination of artists, because the fact that so many artists are not even here to like follow up and do this year's performance.
Right.
Like, I'm like,
but does
come
that
on,
matter
fam?
though?
Like,
Doesn't that put another space for niggas to pop now? A new set of niggas to pop?
You would think so, but the level that these guys were at, that the ones that they had on the bill last year, they're accumulating millions of views. So this is a good draw to get those audiences out, right? So now all the ones who get millions of views are locked up. I'm like, we dropped the ball. That's the way I see it.
Off it, yeah. But again, niggas is living life, man. Niggas gotta live, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta live.
No, I dig it. And what about y'all before I move on to the next question? Like, why do y'all think that Rolling Loud decided, you know what, no Toronto show this year?
I'll be honest with you. I don't even really be paying attention to it. I'm gonna keep it up with you. I be chilling on my PlayStation.
I found out right now. He's like, nigga, they ain't coming.
If they ain't coming. I probably wasn't gonna go anyways. Like, I don't know, right? Like, really and truly.
Yeah. What about you, Shae?
And now, not to piggyback off of him, I knew about it, but I really don't have an opinion on it, to be honest. Like, it's neither here or there for me. I'm not...
Well, listen, man, if we can get Rolling Loud next year.
Like I said, holler at me. If it's a thing, like maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. They got something going on. Maybe there's like a new CEO over there or some shit, switching shit up over there. We don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
They just said they canceled. They never gave a reason. They canceled Miami's. I didn't hear about a reason for Miami's either. So, like, who knows what's happening?
I didn't know about the Miami one. So, listen, man, you putting me on to stuff, man.
I'm telling you, it's happening.
Even with Toronto, right?
Right.
Do you feel that Toronto has a ceiling when it comes to like this music game? Or like, do we have to go to the States to be able to pop?
No, well.
I mean, that's how it works, right?
Yeah, that's how it works with everything. You got to kind of go over there to move. But
Like if you really want to like make some money, right, and you really want to establish yourself, right? Because I'm not saying you can't establish your name here, right, and then go over there and still do what you want to do. But I'm talking about like if you're trying to be an international artist, right, and really make some money, you're gonna have to go to the States, right?
Oh, you're definitely going to have to.
So
but I'm
like,
thinking in the terms of like, if we have a ceiling, as if like, if we can't get any bigger as a city, I think it's very possible.
I think it's happening.
I think it's
happening.
At the end of the day, the way I see it, bro, is we have amazing talent in the city. We have amazing opportunities in the city. We have all these things, grants, What we do not have is fucking fans. So when it comes to the ceiling is the fans. They don't want to be fans. Everybody's too cool to be fans, right? Everybody wants to be cool until Drake fucking follows you, and now all y'all is on. That's what happens. Before Drake hit Lioness Shorty, she wasn't.
That's true.
It's now y'all on dick. We don't have fans. We don't have actual fans. So that's the ceiling for us. It doesn't matter how talented. If we had actual fans that supported everything that we did in the city, then the States would have to catch on because the numbers are there because we have our own numbers.
Yeah.
Drake has a whole country behind his back. They always tell him that. That nigga got Canada behind his back. Tory got Canada behind his back.
Yeah.
Because Canada ain't a small place. We still have numbers.
Yeah.
So what is an independent artist like me to get Canada behind my back? I'm not making bread. I'm not doing something? Or you're going to tell me I'm wasting, I'm not up there. You can't tell me that.
Yeah. Classified is doing good.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that. So when it comes to that, we don't have a ceiling. It's the fans that they're like,
Yeah.
We have A-grade quality music and like C-grade quality fans. Let's keep it a buck.
That's a bar. A-grade quality music and C-grade quality fans.
It's a whole. I'm telling you the truth.
Just think about it. You may like an artist, but your niggas probably don't. I said you may like an artist, but your niggas don't fuck with that dude. Now you can't even really bump him, and you can't even really support it.
City's weird
right?
like that.
And that's just the city. It's just weird like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like dudes will be like,
so how can you have fans? How can you have support?
So it's like,
jeez. Yeah, you're trying to big up an artist by running him in a jam, and man's are at the DJ booth like, yo, fam, you're dissing, turn it off.
And it's like, how, fam? It's music. Like, I get it. The streets and the music, it's hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's certain shit where it's like, this is the streets and this is the music.
Yo, at the end of the day, you're fucked up, because if this nigga plays this jam and shorties are bubbling to this, leave the song on.
You feel me?
You see what I'm trying to show you? I don't care, bro.
Facts.
If the nigga's not in the building, there's no reason for me to be upset that this song is playing.
But it's
I might not want to vibe, but everybody in there is still moving.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be like, nah, nigga, turn that off? Who the fuck am I?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you're not even Drake level type artist. Who the fuck is you, nigga? You ain't nobody.
I'll probably just sit there and I'll just watch the crowd.
Shit. It don't make no sense, bro.
And I'm just saying, all right, say no more. I'm gonna write something better than this.
Yeah.
That's what you just said. All right, say no. That's how they're with it.
If shorty's moving, keep that shit going.
Yeah.
Talking about man. Hot song's a hot song, bro.
No, y'all making some great points here today, man. And, just to sum up here today, like, would you HH Chace, right?
Hold on. By the way, but as we're saying that,
break it down.
I know we have a history and it's HH Chace, but I reinvented the shit. It's double H Chace, because it just rolls out the tongue a little bit.
Double H Chace.
It just moves a little cleaner now. You know what I'm saying? Switch up the.
Yeah, all right.
It's still the HH, but you get what I'm saying. It's just play on words, play on bars and shit.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure to do my adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So make double H Chace.
Yeah, see, now you sound professional.
With everything that you've been doing with the music game and all that, and like the years that you've been putting in, right? What do you see as the big picture? Like, I'm talking about when you're at the top of the mountain and you got like the bank account with like 500 mil sitting in there. Like, what do you do to get there in this entertainment game?
What do I gotta do to get
And like, I'm not talking just music. Like, you might have some other things like that got you to that 500 mil.
No, for sure. Well, right now, honestly, like, I'm a creative, period. So like, if you look back at my little video, The Council, and now you'll see like, I took directive control of that. Like, shout out to Hus. Everything that I illustrated to him, he perfected to T. That's why the video came out so clean. It was like, he took the vision right out my head out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm good like that. I'm gonna start directing videos for the team and shit.
Dope.
That's what I'm on right now. I want to do like a little shorts and whatnot. You know how Irv Gotti had tails?
Yes.
I want to do something like that. Like I'm just into being creative. I like looking back at some shit and it's like, yo, this really came out. Like this really happened. Like we did this.
And let's not forget the clothing line too, right?
Come on, this is what I'm saying.
Bro.
This is what I'm saying with the creativeness.
Yeah.
Like I can't stick to one thing. Like I'm all over it, right? We're not just music. Like we're a brand that so happens to have artists. That's exactly what High Horseman is. You know what I'm saying? Like we're a brand. We're basically a brand. These are my brand mates. You know what I'm saying? These are my label mates. These aren't my artists. You know what I'm saying? We're all in this together. We're under this company.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
No, I'm fucking with it.
Yeah,
Man.
so like that's my 500 million right there. Plus these two beside me, that's like another 5. Now I'm at like a billy. Yo, see, I'd be good when I got these two.
Yeah.
And building just a foundation of just, I'd like to have like artists that could join the team and like really present something, something solid. Like, yeah, when you hear them niggas, or you know, Double H is popping up on some shit, you hear HH popping up on shit, you're like, I'm going. Cause I f with Brahms, I f with, not Brahms ain't here, fuck. I f with Walker, I f with Chace, I f with Shae, I f with Hunter. Like, there's more people for you to come and f with than just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do what she does. I try, but I can't do it. Then this nigga, he sing like a mother, like he dope. He's singing, he's a singer first. See, I'm a rapper first. So that's why I'm pulling the pieces that I don't have and I'm keeping them close to me. And that's how we gonna build this 500 million. I might cut you in Friday. I might.
You know, hold something, man.
Cut
you know what I'm saying? And what about you, Shae? What's the big blow up? What's the big picture?
The big picture is to be rich as fuck. Of course, I'm going to get to that 500 million either way. Game plan is to stick with these two and the others that we got on the team for sure. And to be honest, I'm a hustler. It's in my blood. Like whether I'm working, whether I'm selling clothes, we're going to get it. So like I said, the game plan is to stick with these two and to execute what we have in mind and what we have on paper.
Okay. And you, Walker?
Shoot. Be real with you, I'm the type dude, I like living in the moment. So it's like, it's always good to think ahead, I know, right? But I'm just so focused on what we're doing right now. Like, I can't even let myself get carried away because I'm so excited about what's going on right now.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I guess the bigger picture is when I don't have to live in the moment. You feel me? So I guess that's what it is.
That's a bar too.
You know what I'm saying?
See what?
There are bars coming
That's what I'm
off
saying.
there.
That's why I fucks with him. That's why I fucks with him.
I'm gonna have to rewind this podcast episode and make a mixtape out of it, man.
Chill. Send me the copy first so I can like take a 1-2.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Listen, I enjoyed this conversation that we had here today, man.
Definitely.
What's coming up next on the horizon?
Right now, I got 2 projects I'm working on simultaneously right now. Because I've been slacking. So I'm gonna present myself well and give the people who've been with me, who've been waiting, I'm gonna give you your just due and put these 2 projects out.
Yes.
First project's Horsepower. That's a little bit more amped up, more trap, more, you know what I'm saying? Then for the ladies, I got this little project called Love Me or Allow Me. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And that one has like some like R&B type shit. More relationship topics, you know what I'm saying? More heartfelt topics. This nigga's on it, she's on it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, those are the 2 things that I got right now coming up. Ooh, I got the fucking show on the 6th with Valentino. Shout out to Valentino.
Salute.
Valentino is a solid ass nigga, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Valentino got a spot and he put me in his spot. He didn't have to do that type of shit. So shout out to Big Dog. You Big Heavy.
Shout out Valentino.
You know what I'm saying? We got a crazy song that we made just for this occasion. Now we got a single together. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking stupid.
Dope.
It is fucking stupid. I'm gonna play it for you. Actually, nah. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
For sure. But that's what I got coming up right now. And I'm just under the pressure of these 2 because they keep doing dope. Now it's just lighting the fire under me. And now I'm like, I gotta fucking work because now they working. They're hitting me like, nigga, you ain't hit in the studio and what? You gotta go, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that's what we on right now. We're just on heavy motion.
No, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to everything that y'all got coming up. You know what I'm saying? I salute y'all. Keep up the good work. And thank you all for coming through here today.
Definitely.
Let the people know where to find you. Each one of you. We'll start with you, Chace.
You can find me on Instagram, H Chace, CHACE, not CHASE. A lot of people f that up. That's my fault for being too creative. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where you can find me on everything. Pretty much. If you can't type that out, then HHCHACE. You'll find me same way.
Dope.
Yeah.
And what about you, Shae?
You could find me everywhere at Shae Grant Music, ShaeGrant Music, MUZIK, and that's on all platforms.
Dope. And
so I don't have no music out right now, so you're not gonna find me nowhere. But you know,
he's coming.
I'm coming. Like I don't even want to drop my tag or nothing like that because I don't really be on social media like that or anything. But
yeah, he's in artist development mode right now.
That's really where I'm at. Like I promise you, I really just be in
Friday,
the basement, under the basement.
You get the sneak peek to hear what's happening.
You know, so we're gonna show you. I really took the time to really just perfect my shit. Really get to the point where I was like, I want to give people something that's quality. I don't want to just put out what everybody be like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
cool. I don't want to settle for just cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to settle for that.
Okay.
Like, I want my to be undeniable.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, man.
Definitely.
No, thank y'all for coming through, man. Before we get out of here, I want to give a big salute to the sponsors as well. Salute to Diamond Club, deliveries all across Canada and the GTA. Hit them up on their Instagram, DiamondClub_Canada. And Maine, let's take us out here with a War Ready. That's the tune that I came in with.
Yeah.
We love hip hop.